Welcome to the Onebar and Lupagus Show, your daily source for everything Minnesota Vikings.
All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus Show. I'm Onebar. This episode, we're talking about undrafted free agents that could make the final 53 based off of what they've done in training camp so far, based off of all of the news and nuggets coming about how they are performing. Before we get into that, hit that sub. Very close to 15,000 subs, less than 300 away. Do us a favor, hit that thing. It's free. It's right there. I can't think of anything better than 15,000 subs by week one. The big question is, will any of these guys be on the roster week one? And I'm not just saying, maybe one of these guys make it. I honestly think, I'm going to talk about four guys. I honestly think all four of these guys have a very good shot at making the final 53. Let me know down in the comments, as always, if you feel the same. But let's get into it. And we got to start off with the quarterback, Max Brosmer. Minnesota Gopher quarterback, comes in undrafted, was looked at as potentially a 6th round to an undrafted guy. Brosmer has been playing damn good. He looks good. He's making plays with his legs. He's making plays with his arm. He started like 48 games in college. He's fairly battle tested. Is he ready to go out there and just take over an NFL starting quarterback job? Absolutely not. But I could 100% see him being in there at quarterback 3. The biggest question is, how many quarterbacks are the Vikings going to keep? We got JJ, Sam Howell not having a good camp. I don't think Sam Howell's spot on the 53-man roster is locked in by any means. When you look, you can say, oh, we traded for him. If you look at what we traded for him, we basically moved down a little bit in the draft. They don't have a ton into Sam Howell. So Sam, he needs to start showing some things, especially when it comes to the preseason games. But if they keep 3, I could 100% see them keeping Brosmer, Brett Rippon, and then JJ McCarthy. Brosmer has a chance to be a legitimate backup quarterback in this league for a very long time. And I think the Vikings have a hell of a project on their hands there. I think he is the perfect backup quarterback long-term for a team. And hopefully it is a Minnesota Vikings. So Max Brosmer, if they let him go, we say it every year, but I could see a team potentially sniping him a la Taylor Heineke. Who was the other dude that went to the Dolphins? I can't think of it. He was there with the Chiefs. Put it down in the comments. I'm completely having a brain fart. Next up, we got our guy, Zemaiah Vaughn. Zemaiah Vaughn's playing with the 2s. He's been out there with a little bit with the 1s. Vaughn, athletic freak, huge size, 6'2". He's got that 39.5-inch vertical, and he is showing up, baby. I think he's on the team. I think he makes a 53-man roster. What he has going for him, again, kind of like Brosmer, is just the depth chart. Right now, Blackman isn't having the best camp. Newton McLaughlin is kind of at the bottom of the depth chart. There's some wiggle room there as far as guys who can sneak on. And Zemaiah Vaughn, if he makes the team, I can see him seeing some snaps. He's having that good of a camp. The only thing I'll put the brakes on is it seems like every year we see some cornerback in camp just lighting it up, playing with the 2s. Next thing you know, he's gone. So I could see him making the 53. And I would love to see him out on the field. Next up, we got Ben Yurosek. And this one might be a little bit of surprise, everybody. But let's remember, Gavin Bartholomew, our 6th round pick, was he 6? Is on the pup. And he didn't participate in mini camps either. I believe it was a lower back issue that he is dealing with. The clock is ticking. I mean, he might be a candidate where he's just on the IR or whatnot. But when you look at our depth chart, Yurosek, he's tight end 3. We're going to keep 3 tight ends. They haven't brought in any more bodies at the tight end position yet. And he's having a damn good camp as well. Looking back at his college careers with Stanford, he was at Georgia. Again, a guy who's played a ton of games. He's a good blocker. He's not going to go out there and get you 10 catches by any means, but he can also catch the ball. Look at the highlights from yesterday. A beautiful touchdown catch in the back of the end zone. And Yurosek is getting a lot of love when you're reading the beat writers and the guys who are there day in and day out. I love this guy. I mean, I think he's a tight end 3. Like, that's probably his ceiling in the NFL, but that's not a horrible thing to have. He rounds out the depth chart. And Ben Yurosek, keep your eyes on him. Final. We got to go to Silus Bolden. Silus Bolden appears to be everybody loves this guy as far as a punt returner, wide receiver, just that kind of gadgety type of guy. He's in that Rondale Moore type of mold, where he brings the different element to the offense. And the biggest obstacle he has is we have a lot of types of these players. Like, we got the Rondale Moores. And Silas Bolden's with it. Miles Price or some other rookies as well that fit his mold. But man, Bolden looked good. When I was at training camp, wide receiver drills, he looked good. Punt return, which another thing he offers, he looked good. So Silas Bolden absolutely is another guy to keep your eye on. And when you look at these four, it's not crazy to think that all four of these could actually make the final 53. Let me know your comments. Do you want any of these guys to make it? Are you pulling for any of them? Am I completely smoking something with some of these guys? But it's training camp, baby. I can't wait for the first preseason game. This is a time to get excited